Ella is in the waiting room. I can see on my screen Ella in the waiting room. Yes, Teacher Dennis, you can help Ella out there. You can see on my screen, she's in the waiting room. Okay. So you are all welcome to today's lesson. This is middle and top class. So if you're in middle and top class, this is your class. So before we start our lesson, someone raise up your hand and lead us in prayer. Raise up your hand and lead us in prayer. Raise up your hand and lead us in prayer. I want to see those hands. Kimberly, yes, Kimberly's hand is up there. Kimberly, please lead us in prayer.
Our Father, please forgive our teachers for
Yes, Kimberly, continue praying, my dear.
our Father who art in heaven. Thank you for our teachers. Give us the wisdom. Bless our teachers in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And everybody say amen. Everybody say amen. Okay.
Amen. Amen.
Okay. Now, my dear children, since this is a numbers lesson. Yes, this is a numbers lesson. I want us to first sing a numbers song. I want us to first sing a numbers song. So you're going to listen to me. After you've learned my song, you'll follow along. After you've learned my song, we shall follow along. But before we sing, Teacher Dennis, Teacher Charles, there are some 3 people on my screen. They're in the waiting room. If you can help me and them off my screen. There are some people in the waiting room. Clear them out. Okay. So get ready. Get ready. We are going to sing. We are going to sing a number song. But first listen to my song. It goes like this. Actually, there are some children, they were playing. Then they saw a monkey on the purple tree. So when they saw the monkey on the purple tree, they began singing. And they sang like this. Oh, dee, 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 dee. Oh, dee, 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 dee. The monkey's on the purple tree. Let me sing that again. Oh, dee, dee, dee. Oh, dee, dee, dee. The monkey's on the purple tree. Daddy, mommy, come and see. The monkey's on the purple tree. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little children, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little children, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little children, 10 little children, boys and girls. Ooh, ooh, shooting arrows. Ooh, ooh, shooting arrows. Ooh, ooh, shooting arrows. 10 little children, boys and girls. I want you to stand up and we sing that song. Just follow along with me. Oh, dee, dee, dee. Oh, dee, dee, dee. The monkey's on the purple tree. I want to hear someone sing. Sing with me. I want you to repeat after me. Oh, dee, dee, dee. Can you repeat that? Okay. Okay. Let me ask Ella. Unmute. Who else? Inara. Unmute. I want to sing with you. Okay. Okay. So please stand up. Stand up, let us sing our number song. Odilo, D, D, D. I want to hear someone repeat that. Teacher Charles, if I can have some mics, I want to hear the children repeat after me, the counting song. I want to hear them repeat after me. If I can have some 2 or 3. If I can have some 2 or 3. Okay.
Lodi, Lodi.
Odilo, D, D. The monkeys on the pole. Daddy, mommy, and my feet.
Cocoa tree.
Very good. Now we're going to count. Good. Now we are going to count. 1 little, 2 little, 3 children, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little children, 7 little, 8 little, 9 Okay, thank you very much for singing with me. Thank you. Thank you. You can now mute your mics. You can now mute your mics. And because this is a numbers lesson, we are first going to count. Yes, let me put my chart up so that we can count when we do our lesson for today. Okay. We first put this chart up here. I hope you can see it very well. So we are first going to go through our numbers. I'm going to say the numbers, then after that, we shall say them together. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are the numbers we have recited today. I'm going to say a number and I want you to repeat after me. Okay? So when Teacher Charles picks you, you repeat after me. Okay. 0. I want you to repeat after me. 0. I want to hear someone repeat after Teacher Robinah. 0. 0. Hey.
0.
1.
1.
2.
2.
3.
3.
4.
4.
5.
5.
6.
6.
7.
7.
8.
8.
9.
9.
10.
10.
11.
11,
12,
12,
13,
13,
14,
14,
15,
15,
16,
16,
17,
17,
18,
18,
19,
19,
20.
20.
Very good. Now, I want someone to raise up your hand and count for us. Count for us from 1 to 20. Raise up your hand and count for us from 1 to 20. Okay. Let me choose. Joshua Ezra Lubega. Joshua Ezra Lubega.
Yes,
Please count for us from 1 to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow, lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, to you. Thank you very much. Now let me have a miracle. Count for us from 1 to 20. Miracle, count.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 14, 20.
20 from 19, we go to 20. Thank you. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Now let me ask Kimberly. I can see Kimberly's hand up. Kimberly, count for us from 1 to 20.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow, lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa. So you know when I clap for you, you put your hands in the waist here and you dance as I'm clapping for you like this. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa to you. Thank you. Now let me get one other person count for us. Natalia. Natalia, unmute and count for us from 1 to 20. Yes, Natalia. Unmute and count from 1 to 20. Natalia, we're waiting for you. Unmute and count from 1 to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow, lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa to you. Thank you very much for counting. My dear children, now that we know our numbers, let me even first remove this chart from here. Let me first remove it and I put it here. So what is the date today? Today is Thursday, 4th November 2021. Today is Thursday, 4th November 2021. If today is Thursday, someone tell us, what day was it yesterday? If today is Thursday, What day was it yesterday? Raise up your hand and tell us if today is Thursday. What day was it yesterday? Tell us. Ayla and a bid. Ayla and a bid. If today is Thursday, what day was it yesterday?
What is day? What is day?
Very good, thank you. Yesterday was Wednesday. And how do we know that? We know that by reciting the days of the week. How many days make a week? 7 days make a week.
This letter was.
We mention them and we say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. When you recite those of the days of the week, you hear that Thursday comes after Wednesday. So I want us to recite the days of the week. Okay? How many days make a week? You say 7 days make a week. How many days make a week? Let me get Joshua Ezra. Joshua Ezra, how many days make a week?
Do you repeat?
How many days make a week?
7 days make a week.
7 days make a week. Mention them.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You have tried.
7 days make a week.
You have tried, but when we are mentioning them, we start with Sunday. We start with Sunday, and we say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 7 days make a week. So every day, let us recite the days of the week so that we don't forget them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Now, my dear children, I hope you have finished writing your name. Have you finished writing your name? Also, I put my name is. You have to write your name. Have you finished writing your name? If you have not finished, you can write it. Or if you don't know how to write your name, ask your mommy, daddy, or anyone you are with who knows how to write for you your name, and you keep copying it. The more you copy your name, the more you will remember it. So you have to write your name there. Now, after you have finished writing your name, let us find out what are we learning today. Write the number word. Write the number word. My dear children, today we are going to learn how to write the number words. We know the numbers. We know the number figures, but now we also have to know the number word. We also have to know the number word, because it's very important. If someone writes the word, you should know that this word is for number 0. If someone writes number 1, the word 1, you should know that this one is for number 1. My dear children, today we are going to learn how to write number words. Now, I want someone, raise up your hand and tell me, what number is this one here before we write its word? What number is this one? I can see some 7 hands up. Let me pick someone who has not answered. Yes, Jeremiah. Jeremiah?
No, it's 0.
Yes, this is number 0.
0.
Yes, and today we are going to learn how to write the word zero. So we are going to be writing here the figure 0, then we write the word 0. And for you to remember it, you can even spell it as you write. You first write 0, then you spell the word 0 because we know our letters. Then you can spell it and say Z E R O. The word is 0. You can even put an action when you're spelling and you say Z E R O. The word is 0. So I want you to write the word 0. We are going to be writing it together. You write the number 0 and you write the word 0. And as you write it, you spell it. Okay, let us continue. 0. Now, we are going to spell the word 0. Z E R O. The word is 0. Z E R O. The word is 0. Someone spell for me the word 0 the way I have been spelling it. Let me pick. Yes, Victor. Victor, your hand is up. Victor, unmute and spell the word 0.
Z-A-R-O. 0.
Again.
Z-A-R-O.
Oh, Victor has even sounded it. Very good, Victor. You can spell it and you can also sound it. When you're spelling, you say Z-E-R-O. The word is 0. You can even decide to sound it and say Z-A-R-O. And since the other day we learned syllables, you can see 0 begins with the syllable Z. That's how you first write the syllable Z. And how do you write syllable Z? It is Z together with A. Then you put O, and the word is 0. So my dear children, let us continue writing the word 0. You write the number 0. After you finish writing the number 0, then you write the word 0. And you can spell it. Z-E-R-O. And the word is 0. If I tell you to sound it, you can say Z-A-R-O. The word is 0. If you have finished writing that, raise up your hand and say, teacher, I have finished writing the number 0 and the word 0. You can even write in the chat and say, teacher Robinah, I have finished writing the number 0 and the word 0. Okay, let me see here. If you have finished writing, you write in the chat and let me know. Say, teacher, I have finished. I have finished. Let me find out from Inara. Oh, Miracle has finished. Very good. Very good. Inara, have you finished?
Yes.
Very good. Let me find out. Ayla and Abid, have you finished? Writing number 0 and the word 0.
O-N-E.
You have finished. You can write in the chat. You can write in the chat. Natalia, have you finished? Joshua, Kimberly, Victor, if you have finished, you write in the chat and say, Robinah, finish writing number 0 and the word 0. And it is so easy. You can decide to spell it and say Z-E-R-O. Or you can sound it and say Z-E-R-O. And the word is 0. Now Kumbi Kwagala has finished. Super good. Now, my dear children, we are going to write another number word. So someone tell me this number before we write the word. What number is this one here? Let me ask. Nankumbi, tell us. Nankumbi, tell us, what number is this one? Nankumbi? Nankumbi, what number is this one here? Oh, Teacher Charles, you can pick for me someone. Tell me what number is this one before we write the number word. What number is this?
Number 1.
Number
Number 1.
very good. This is number 1. So now that we know the number figure, we have to know the number word. And the number word for number 1, we can spell it and say O-N-E. We can even put a song to it and say, O-N-E is number 1. O-N-E is 1. O-N-E is 1. So we are going to write the figure 1 and the word 1. You write 1, then you write the word 1. You can even put a song to it and say, O-N-E is number 1. O-N-E is 1. O-N-E is 1. Again. O-N-E is number 1. O-N-E is 1. O-N-E is 1. So you write 1 and you spell the word 1 and you say O-N-E. And the word is 1. You write number 1 and you write the word 1. O-N-E. The word is 1. You can even sing. O-N-E is number 1. O-N-E is 1. O-N-E is 1. Wow, Nankumbi Kwagala has finished. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Now, want someone spell for me? Spell for me the word 1. Let me pick. Let me pick. Natalie. Yes. Natalia, please spell for me the word 1. Natalia, please spell the word 1.
O-N-E.
Very good.
O-N-E.
Very good. And the word is 1. After spelling, you say the word is 1. O-N-E. The word is 1. Or you can sing and say, O-N-E is number 1. O-N-E is 1. O-N-E is 1. Very finished, write in the chat. Say, Robinah, I have finished. I have finished writing number 1 and the word 1. And it is so easy.
Finish.
Okay.
Finish.
Oh, Nakumbi could not unmute. Okay. Sorry about that, Nakumbi. You are finished. Okay. Very, very good. Let us continue writing the number words. I can see you are clever children. You are very clever children. Now, someone tell me this number. What number is this? What number is this? Let me ask. Natalia, what number is this?
2. Number 2.
Thank you. This is number 2. Now that we know the number, we are going to write.
Number 2.
Yes, very good. We are now going to write the word. Right. Then you write the word 2. And for you to remember it, you spell it. And number 2 is spelled as T-W-O. You can even put a song to it and say T-W-O 2. T-W-O 2. T-W-O 2. The word is 2. So I want you to write number 2 and the word 2. And for you to remember it, you spell it. T-W-O. The word is 2. T-W-O 2. T-W-O 2. So I want you to write. The more you write, the more you remember. You write number 2. Then you write the word 2. T-W-O. And the word is 2. If you are finished, let me know. Say, Robinah, I have finished writing number 2 and the word 2. And I can remember it very well even when I cover my book. Write in the chat and tell me if you are finished. Let's write number 2 and the word 2. T-W-O 2. T-W-O 2. T-W-O 2. T-W-O 2. So if you're finished, write in the chat and say, I have finished writing the word 2. I can write number 2 and the word 2. Joshua Ezra has finished. Joshua Ezra can write number 2 and the word 2. Very good. Who else has finished? Who else has finished? Okay, Miracle has finished. Very good. Very good. Number 2 and the word 2. Even Nankumbi has finished. Very good, Avanel. Avanel, very good. Who else has finished? Okay, let me find out. Natalia, have you finished?
Yes.
Very good. Let me find out. Kimberly, have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. Very good. Okay. Ayla and Abid, have you finished? Islander beat, have you finished? Okay, they're not responding. Okay, I hope everyone has finished. Now we are going to write our next number word for the day. Someone raise up your hand and tell me, what number is this? What number is this? Charles, if you can have someone. What number is this? Okay, let me see. Whose hand is up? Whose hand is up? Aiden Victor, unmute. Aiden Victor, unmute and tell me what number is this?
3.
Yes, this is number 3. And now that we know the number, we should also know how to write the word. This is number 3. And we are going to write the word 3. How do we spell the word 3? T-H-R-E-E. And the word is 3. T-H-R-E-E. And the word is 3.
3.
Okay, so we shall write. Very good. You write number 3 and the word 3. You can even decide to put a song to it and say T-H-R-E-E. 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 We are spelling the word 3. T-H-R-E-E. 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 We are spelling the word 3. So let us continue. You write number 3 and then you write the word 3. T-H-R-E-E. And the word is 3. Continue. Write number 3. Then write the number 1. T-H-R-E-E. The word is 3. And put a song to it and say T-H-R-E-E. 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 The word is 3. When you finish writing it, let me know in the chat. T-H-R-E-E. 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 The word is 3. T-H-R-E-E. 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 The word is 3. So write number 3 and the word 3. Write number 3 and the word 3. When you finish, write in the chat and say Robinah, I've finished writing number 3 and the word 3. Because after we finish, I'm going to ask you to cover your book. You open behind your book and I tell you write number 0 and the word 0. I'm going to tell you write number 3 and the word 3. You'll turn your book. Joshua has finished. Very good. When you finish, let me know. Write in the chat so that we do our activity. And the first one to raise up their hand will show us what they have written. T-H-R-E-E, T-H-R-E-E, T-H-R-E-E. The word is 3. When you finish, let me know so that we do our activity. Okay, let me ask. Avanel, have you finished? Avanel, have you finished? I have asked you to unmute.
Yes, teacher.
Have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Very good, thank you, lovely and nice. Let me ask. Inara, have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Natalia, have you finished?
Yes.
Very good. Joshua Eswell Vega told me had finished. Let me see who else has finished. Okay, Miracle has also finished. Very good. Kimberly, have you finished? Okay. Now, my dear children, we are going to do an activity. Now, I want you to turn at the back of your page, of your book. Behind your book, behind here. And let me even first cover here so that you don't see. I want you to turn the back of your page. Yes, the back of your page. The back, go to the back of your book. Has everyone turned? Now, I'm going to, Charles, I request you to lower all the hands. If you can lower all the hands, I'm going to be asking you to write the number word. The first one to raise up their hand will show us what they have written. Teacher Charles, if you can lower all the hands for now. If you can lower all the hands. Lower all the hands. Oh, lower all the hands, please. Okay, all the hands. Now, I hope everyone has turned the back of their book. The last page at the back of your book. So I'm going to ask you to write the number word, and the first one to raise up their hand will show us what they have written. Okay, everyone, write number 0 and the word 0. Write number 0 and the word 0. When you finish, raise up your hand. Write number 0 and the word 0. When you finish, raise up your hand. Teacher Charles will pick you and you will show us what you have written. Inara has finished. Teacher Charles, Inara was the first one to finish. Let us see what Inara has written. Inara, Teacher Charles, let us see Inara's video. She was the first one to finish. I want to see Inara. Teacher Charles, if you can see that video and we spotlight, we want to see what she has written, the number what she has written. Let us see. Wow, Inara, she has written number 0 and the word 0. And it is correct. Let us clap for her. Lovely, lovely. And now it's a him. Okay, let us clap for him. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa to you. Now, all hands down. All hands down. I'm going to ask you to write number 1 and the word 1. The first one to raise up will show us. Okay. All hands down, all hands down. Natalia, Kimberly, put your hand down. Okay. Now everyone at the back of your book, write number 1 and the word 1. Number 1 and the word 1. Number 1 and the word 1. Teacher Charles? I've seen Natalia. Natalia was the first one. Number 1 and the word 1. Natalia, let us see Natalia's video. Let us see the work. And spotlight and see what Natalia has written. Let us see Natalia. Natalia, let us see. Number 1 and the word 1. Let us see it. Let us see hey, let us see what you have written. Show us your work. Show us your work. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Cannot bring it well. Bring it closer. Okay, put it upside down. Okay. You wrote number 1 and the word 1. O-N-E. Let us clap for Natalia. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa to you. Now, I want you to write number 2 and the word 2. This time I'm going to look at everyone's work. Number 2 and the word 2 at the back of your book. Write number 2 and the word 2. Number 2 and the word 2. Number 2 and the word 2. Let us see Nankumbi Avanel's work. Number 2 and the word 2. You can spotlight Nankumbi Avanel. Number 2 and the word 2.
Number 1. Number 2.
Spell it.
T.
I want to see your work. I want to see your work. I want to see the word 2. Stand on your video. Stand on your video. Number 2, the word 2. Number 2 and the word 2. I want to see Nankumbi Avanel's work. Spotlight the video 1 by 1 and I see. Spotlight the video 1 by 1. Wow. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Thank you. Lovely and nice. Rapapa to you. Thank you very much. Kimberly, show us your work. Kimberly, show us your work. Kimberly, show us your work.
Hapana, yanashunga.
Oh, Kimberly, very good. Wow, that is super good. Thank you. You have written number 2 on the word 2, and you also got the others. Very good. Joshua Ezra Lubega, please show us. Joshua Ezra Lubega, show us. Joshua Ezra Lubega. We want to see that work. Joshua Ezra Lubega, let us see your work. Joshua Ezra Lubega, let us see your work. I want to see Joshua Ezra Lubega. Joshua Ezra Lubega. Turn on your video and you see that work. Okay. Okay, my dear children, thank you for doing a good job. Now, okay, now we are going to write. Everyone write number 3 and the word 3. Behind your book, number 3 and the word 3. Number 3 and the word 3. Don't forget to spell it. If you forget how to spell it, you can sing. T-H-R-E-E, T-H-R-E-E, we are spelling the word 3. T-H-R-E-E, 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 we are spelling the word 3. Did you write the word 3? Finish writing it. Write in the chat and say, Robinah, I have finished writing number 3.
Natasha finished.
Miracle has finished. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa, to you. I can see that Kimberly. Kimberly has also finished. Joshua has finished. Good. All of you children, done a good job. Now stand up and I sing for you. And as I sing for you, you dance like this. Like this. Because I've done a good job, I have to sing for you. Stand up and I sing for you. Okay. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa to all of you. Again. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa to all of you. Now, let us sit down and I show you one thing. There's one more activity that I'm going to show you.
Show a video.
Here.
Show a video.
Children, you can now mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic and one finger on your mouth. Mark the word and write. You're going to match to the word. You're going to match these numbers to the word and write. I have put this work in the Google. I'm going to put it in the Google Classroom. So you're going to see, you say this is number 0. And then you look for the word 0. You see number 0 and you look for the word 0. Teacher Charles, if I can have my video spotlighted so that they can see what I'm doing. If I can have the video spotlighted, please. If you can please spotlight the video. Okay. 0. This is number 0. You're going to look for the word 0. When you see the word 0, and 0 begins with the sound Z. Okay, why is it? Z, A, R, O. Then you match. Hey, who is sharing my screen? Okay. Who is sharing my screen? Someone's sharing my screen. Someone's sharing their screen. If you have shared your screen, please stop sharing. If someone who has shared their screen, please stop sharing so that we can all see. Natalia, if you have shared your screen, please stop share. Everyone can see it, Robinah. Stop sharing. Okay. Can everyone see me very well? I hope everyone can see what I'm doing. Okay, now you can see me. I was saying this, and I'm going to put this activity in the Google Classroom. You're going to see the number here, and you look for the number word. For example, this is number 0. Number 0, you look for the word 0. And you know 0 begins with the sound Z. Okay. And as you know, 0 begins with sound Z. And you see the 0, you match. After matching, you write the word 0 here. You'll see a line here, you write the word 0. After you have matched 0, 0 or Z-E-R-O. Then you will see again number 1. Number 1 is here. Then you look for the word 1. And remember when you were saying O-N-E is number 1. O-N-E. Then you say, oh, the word 1 is here. So you match this number to the word 1. After matching, you write O-N-E. And the word is 1. Then you'll see a number 2. Then you look for the word 2. And you remember, we spell number 2 as T-W-O. Or you can sing T-W-O. Then you match number 2 to the word 2. After matching, don't forget to write. You write the word 2. You write the word 2 there. Then we have number 3 here. So you have to look for the word 3. And remember, we spell the word 3 as T-H-R-E-E. If you forget, you can sing the song and say T-H-R-E-E. Say, oh, this is the word 3. So you match your number 3 to the word 3. And after matching, you write the word 3. You write the word 3, T-H-R-E-E. And the word is 3. So I'm going to put this word from here. I'm going to put it in the Google Classroom. Please make sure you do it. Because when you do it, you'll be able to remember the number words. So our lesson is ending here for now. If there's anyone with a question, raise up your hand and ask. You have a question, raise up your hand. Or you can even write it in the chat. You can even write your question in the chat. But for now, let us end our lesson. If there's no question, okay, there's someone with a question there. Natalia, please unmute and ask your question.
I want to play the closing.
Yes. Yes, Natalia.
I want to play the closing prayer.
Oh, you want to play the closing prayer? Fine. Natalia, you pray for us. So if there is no question. Okay. Aha. Is there anyone with a question? Avanel, do you have a question? I've seen you have written something in the chat. Nankumbi Avanel, do you have a question? Unmute and ask. Do you have a question?
Asking.
Yes.
No.
Louder. Hey, I did not get your question. Nankumbi, please ask. Nankumbi Avanel, please ask your question.
I don't have a question.
Okay. If there's no question, I would like to thank you for attending this lesson. And if you have not yet made your payments, please ensure you make your payments so that you can be able to access the videos and more work from Cradle Care, Nursery and Primary School. Over to you, Teacher Charles. Do you have any communication for us? Over to you, Teacher Charles.
Okay, thank you so much for teaching, Teacher Robinah. I really wish you all the best. Thank you, learners.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Natalia.
Madam Robinah, before we pray,
Yes, please.
I want to thank you for the lesson. Thank Admin Charles for managing the lesson. However, I wanted to push out some communication. I've observed that some parents have had network issues today and have not had an opportunity to concentrate. Probably they have missed out some bits of the lesson. Now, parents, we already got you covered. The lesson video has been streaming live on our platform. We are going to share the video in the Google Classroom. I just want to demonstrate to you how you'll access the video immediately after this lesson has ended. I'm sharing my screen in just 1 minute. That is my screen. Okay, now you'll browse your menu. First, as I've opened my menu, you open your Google Classroom. Yes, just as like I've opened, you can see. Now, by default, when you open Google Classroom, the dashboard will display all the classes you have joined. This has been middle and top class. So you click on the class you joined, and after you click the class, together with different materials the teacher has been teaching. I want to demonstrate using, let's say, the writing class of yesterday. The writing lesson of yesterday had 3 things. At the end of the lesson, the teacher uploaded the material. That is, let me start with the presentation. The teacher uploaded the presentation. That those were the slides or what he was teaching as lesson notes. I want to recommend you to download these notes and review them. Perhaps where you got some challenge or you didn't follow closely, you try to review. And then we have the video, the complete recorded video. Here it is. You can see I've labeled it properly. Middle and top recorded writing lesson about writing sky letters. So you just have to go and click on the video and then keep watching the video. In any part where you miss the lesson, at least this can help you. So parents, I hope that demonstration will help you. Lastly, the materials uploaded to you include the assignment. I want to encourage you to write the assignment. Like we said at the end of the program, we are going to offer or issue a report card, which is a summary of your progressive performance. So those of you who are not writing the activities, I would remind you to write the activities. And those who have not yet joined the class, the WhatsApp group, open Google, then just type Curado Care School. Those of you who have not joined WhatsApp group, just type in Google Curado, curadocareschool.com. curadocareschool.com. Type curadocareschool.com. And when you visit that web page, just as it has loaded, scroll to the bottom of the page and then click on the class, the WhatsApp group of your choice, the one where you've subscribed to study. Still, if you have not joined Google Classroom and you've been on call, just tap on the link for Google Classroom and you'll join. I hope that summarizes what I wanted you to know. At this material time, I'll get back to Madam Robinah to conclude the lesson. Thank you. Madam Robinah? Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes. Anvil, could you lead us in a closing prayer? Anvil, lead us in a closing prayer.
Nata was supposed to For picture.
Natalia, could you lead us in a closing prayer?
We play. Let us humble ourselves and we play. In the name of the Amen. Amen. God, we thank you for our teachers. We thank you for our teachers. We thank you that everything you have done. In God's name we have played. Amen. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. I would ask you students to unmute and say bye to Teacher Robinah as we go to another practice.
Bye. Bye. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.